How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Wednesday night's fixture away at Carrow Road, which is not Norwich City. So yeah, 5 games now with no goals for Forest. We're up against a team who are now top of the table. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I think one of the only sort of saving graces that we could have is the fact that their game before last was a 3-1 loss to Norwich. They are Norwich. To Luton. So it kind of fills us with a bit of confidence in that respect. Sort of a team, well, I wouldn't say Luton at our level, but in and around where we are in the table, and they did ship 3 goals to them. So there is that, but we just can't score. We could probably play, I don't know, Baseford United and concede goals. It's not looking and concede goals and not be able to score goals. Yeah, probably concede 2, to be fair. But yeah, it's such a shame after that Reading game, because we looked like we made a big step of improvement defensively against Watford, and then we go and concede 2 goals. The first goal, yeah, Yates was trying to stop it, but always a penalty. And then the second goal was a shambles defensively. Like, I don't know what we were doing there. Absolute joke, if we're being honest. But yeah, we really need to step things back up. I've seen a lot of fans requesting different sort of formations. Do we go 3 at the back with like an Embiso, McKenna, Worrell, or a Figueiredo, Worrell, McKenna, or any of those 3 in any particular order? Maybe a Blackett in there, or do we go 4-4-2, 4-3-3? Do we go stick with 4-2-3-1, whatever it may be? But I just really don't know. I don't know if I can even really give you a squad prediction, lineup prediction like I usually do in my reviews, because I just don't know. I just don't know what we can do to on the pitch make any progression. Like, there's been a lot come out recently about the sort of the goings on inside the club with Marinakis and his different sort of team he's got there, like Verentos, I think that's how you pronounce his name. There's a lot of people calling for him to go. I don't really know all the ins and outs, so I'm not going to come blasting out here or get him out my club. But from what I've read, doesn't sound great, and I've seen a lot of people say that we're not really going to progress with people like that in charge of our club. So yeah, I have faith in Chris Hughton that he will get us out of this mess. I don't think this season will be anything about playoffs. Anything about promotion. I think this year we need to focus on just establishing ourselves again, gaining confidence, and then go again next season. I know it's only early in the season in terms of games played. I'm not really sure on the exact number, but you look at teams like Aston Villa, when they went up, they had a massive run of form. I think they won like their last 10 or 11, something like that, and managed to get 6th and then win the playoffs. I'm not saying that we could do that, but we definitely could go on a run. In January, maybe, if some players leave and some players come in. I think we're screaming for attacking creative midfielders. Don't have to be attacking, just creative midfielders. We seem to set up with about 3 defensive midfielders every game, and we miss the likes of Carvalho and Thiago Silva so much. Players who can get on the ball, cause issues for the defence, little tricks, little flicks, just all the plays just flowing through them, and we really miss those kind of players. It's okay having 1, maybe 2 defensive midfielders, as long as you have a creative man to supplement that, and we currently don't. So I think, we really need to look at that. In terms of this game, though, it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. They've got some wonderful players for the Championship. Emre Buendia, Cantwell, Pukki. They've got some exciting players going forward in defence. They did well to keep hold of, I think it was Max Aarons they kept hold of. They've got some brilliant players. They've got a really good youth system at Norwich. I know that probably won't play into the hand of the game, obviously, on Wednesday, because we have a good youth system too. But they're going to be a difficult game. I've got a feeling it might be 1-1. I don't know why. I'm just sort of feeling 1-1 potentially. Or 3-1 Norwich. Like, my brain is saying 3-1 Norwich. My heart's probably saying 1-1. I know it's a bit negative of me. I like to always back for us to win every game we play. But we need to we need to take steps. And keep taking steps. We can't, it was half a step forward, if you will, against Watford, and then 2 steps back against Reading. And it's so frustrating because you look at last season and we did so well under Sabri, and then everything fell apart. And you just look at the players we've got, and I don't see why we can't go forward, why we can't attack. We always look to set up so defensively. I don't know whether that's something that Marinakis is saying has to be done. I don't know, but it's difficult, and I really think that the club might be limited from what I'm reading based on what the backroom staff are forcing upon, the managers and the players and stuff. Like, apparently Ribeiro couldn't play for a couple of games because he didn't want to leave, and same with Adoma and Carvalho. But yeah, that doesn't really have any effect on the game coming up. In terms of players, I think we need to start. Cafu, I think, needs to start again. I didn't unfortunately get to watch. Well, probably fortunately, given the way that the game panned out, I didn't get to watch the full Reading game, so I can't tell you how exactly everyone played. But Cafu, I think, is a cracking player. Do we go 3 at the back? I wouldn't mind seeing a 3 at the back. Maybe if we lined up something similar to this, maybe we go a back 3 of, I think, McKenna, Worrell, Figueiredo. I think McKenna looked really good against Watford, so I think if we play 3 of those 3 at the back, and then we have Christie and Ribeiro wing backs, because Christie, he doesn't have to worry about being cut out of possession because one of the centre backs will sort of come across and fill in for him. The 2 midfielders, we could go with, I was going to say Yates, but he's suspended, so we could go with Cafu and Anata, and then maybe out wide or a bit closer, like England play with the sort of 2 attacking midfielders. We could have in there Lolly, Knockout, and then up top, probably Lyle Taylor. So yeah, I think that could work. We'll maybe, I don't know if we'll ever see that, but who knows? It could work. Maybe I've got no idea, but yeah. Like I said, my heart says 1-1, my head says 3-1 to Norwich. So yeah, if you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe to Talk Forest TV and TFTV Extra if you are new around here, and please, 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 go on you Reds.